Welcome everyone to the new video today. This is an audio message for you. Today I will basically discuss gold. Needless to say, all the posts you are watching in this video will be found in my Facebook group. The group also has multiple analyses of gold, news, gold current status, forecast, gold history, gold data, a video on what happened from 1980 to 2020 and where it could go in the future. You will get in that video group. So you can join the group and discuss trading. You will find the group link in the video description. Let's talk about gold. Everyone's only question is where can gold go tomorrow? My answer is that the price of gold may increase this year. That is 99.9% sure. So refrain from trading too much with extra confidence. Whereas in other pairs you open a trade with 0.01 for every $100 account, in the case of gold you have to trade with 0.01 for every $1,000 equivalent account. This is the true identity of a successful trader. The less risk you take, the better, and if you want to take more risk, I would say, trade your risk. Now let's see why the price of gold may go up tomorrow. Many of you know that our country has the lowest gold reserves in South Asia. In the last 10 years, investment in gold in the country has increased by 36% and reached $554 million. To diversify its foreign exchange reserves, Bangladesh Bank purchased 10 metric tons of gold from the International Monetary Fund on September 6, 2010 for $403 million. Gold reserves in Bangladesh Bank have increased to 13.5 tons due to the purchase of gold to check the price of foreign exchange due to global volatility. Earlier, the gold reserves in Bangladesh Bank were 3.5 metric tons. Asked about the purchase of gold, Dr. Atiur Rahman, the then governor of Bangladesh Bank, said that 10 metric gold was purchased in 2010 as part of multifaceted use of foreign exchange reserves. He added that the central bank should buy gold with a certain portion of the foreign exchange reserve. The former governor of Bangladesh Bank still feels that it is necessary to invest in gold reserves from foreign exchange reserves. Because gold has a moral value. Bangladesh Bank officials said the unrealistic profit of such investments as of March 15 is more than $150 million despite volatility in gold prices in the international market. They said that according to the International Accounting Standards, Bangladesh Bank financial statement calculates the national profit along with assets. Bangladesh Bank did not invest in yellow metal in the epidemic corona year despite higher profits. While central banks in most countries of the world have expressed interest in investing in gold to increase the investment portfolio to ease uncertainty, central bankers said Bangladesh Bank is not really interested in buying gold from the international open market to prevent future risks. When asked about the plans to invest in gold, a senior central bank official said, "We are not interested in buying gold from international mudra funds and auctions of any bank." According to the World Gold Council, the price of precious metal gold rose 34% to $1,730 an ounce as of March 15 this year. On September 7, 2010, the price per ounce was $1,252. The price per ounce rose to $2,067 in early August 2020 mainly due to the COVID epidemic. Gold is generally considered a safe haven as it is less volatile than other investments during recession. According to a 2020 survey conducted by the World Gold Council, 20% of central banks want to increase gold reserves in the next 12 months. 8% of banks voted to increase gold reserves in the 2019 survey. According to reports, central banks have stored a record amount of gold in recent years. Gold was stored at 650 metric tons in 2019. World Gold Council Outlook 2021 says employers thought the epidemic was over late last year. But the increase in COVID has created fresh uncertainty. The World Gold Council had predicted that gold would support investment demand well. The use of gold will help restore a new economy, especially in emerging markets. The latest figures from the International Monetary Fund as the World Gold Council show that Bangladesh ranks 4th in the gold reserves among South Asian countries. India ranks top among South Asian countries in terms of gold. The country's gold reserves are 677 metric tons, which is 7% of the total foreign exchange reserves. Pakistan is second with 65 metric tons of gold, which is 21% of the country's foreign exchange reserves. Material gold and silver are stored at Motijil office of Bangladesh Bank and Bank of England. A large part of the country's foreign exchange reserves have already been invested in commercial banks and long-term bonds in the US dollar. On the other hand, some money has been invested in the euro, pound, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Singapore dollar and Japanese yen. Global gold demand is made as investment, especially by central banks. So far you have heard the message and it can be understood by analysis. For example, since the epidemic coronavirus is gaining more mass this year, countries that did not buy gold last year, including Bangladesh, will preserve some gold to save the economy this year. And that's where the price of gold will touch the sky as in 2011 and 2020. Because central banks of different countries had stored gold during the global economic slowdown in 2011. Central banks in various countries had also stored gold in 2020 to tide over the economic slowdown. So it is said that if banks in different countries reserve gold to tide over the economic slowdown this year, gold's current price could break the 2020 record price of $20.67. And for that we have to wait till the fourth quarter this year or the first quarter of next year. If you like this voice message, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can comment if you have any questions. Thank you.